I was expecting a bit more of a, of a return there. Hi, my name's Bryce. Welcome back to VHS Play, where we are playing The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask and recording it all on VHS. Last time, well, hey, we took out Woodfall Temple. That one. Sorry, I'm just thrown by how quickly the owl saves come back. I was expecting anything more than just like, you're in! So, yeah. Adwala slain, got his mask, met some giants. Swamp is nice and clean. So we're gonna have ourselves an explorer. Ye who hold the sacred sword, ye have returned to the appointed spot. If you wish to interrupt your adventure, game, again, speak to me, the one that you have marked to prove your encounter. Cool. So yeah, well hey, it's, nice, clean swamp times. I have no plan of action here. We're just doing things. So hey, we did take this nice picture of the Deku King. So why don't we try to turn that in? No, the pictograph contest we're holding is only for humans. Sorry. Well, fine. If you happen to come here to show me a pictograph, I hate to say it, but the contest has ended. But I do hear the boat cruise is starting up a new attraction, so go to that window over there and ask him about it. Wah wah.
Oh, thanks for what you did back there. As a special just for you, I'll let you take the boat cruise for free. Oh, but wait, yes, just as I thought. It seems the poison swamp has been cleared up, so why not try something that's more interesting? How about a little game? I'll fly around on my broom and you try to hit my target. Doesn't it sound fun? Well, I want to try. Hee, that's the way to go. Oh, but let me explain, you're not aiming for me with that bow, you're aiming for the target. If you hit me, I'll never forgive you.
Alright then. So, I will admit, right here, right now, I had ideas and plans about, like, how to handle, like, all the various time things, in this game. And, like, what I was going to do to record various things, and then, I forgot to take into account the whole, like, 2-hour limit of VHS recording. In case you don't know, or haven't used a VCR ever, VHS tapes they have modes either the tape can be set to or the VCR can be set to. I believe it's the VCR can be set to record a certain density of information. And you, of course, get a higher, like, you know, it's much like digital recording stuff. The higher quality you want, the less time you get per amount of space. VHS tapes having like a... Oh, she'll never forgive me. VHS tapes having a hard limit. Also, time is in fact not slowed. I should maybe deal with that.
$34, pretty good considering. Well, as I promised, here, take this. Hey. Now, wasn't that fun? If you'd like to play again, come back and see me. Tee-hee.
Anyway, so yeah, VHS tapes being like a hard limit on space. Don't mind me, I'm just pressing buttons that work in the randomizer and don't work here. VHS tapes have, you know, a limited amount of storage built in, and therefore you run out at a certain amount of time for the, like, usual recording that most VHSs are going to do as of, like, quote-unquote modern era of when VHSs were still a thing that existed. Where am I going? We can swim through here now, so... Well, hey, let's just explore the swamp. The standard recording, the one that I use, is the one that gets me 2 hours per tape. There are much lower quality recording things, and honestly, I would have to dig through my VHS settings, or VCR settings, to even find where that was. We did see this hole earlier. Let's go in it. But you could set it to, like, low quality recording and get, like, 6 hours off of a tape. Wow, a whole red rupee. Which, frankly, that just sounds extravagant. But also, like, I have no idea how the quality would be impacted. Like, quite frankly, it might be entirely fine. That's not Styx. This is Styx. Fearful spider house dead ahead. Hello.
Ah, help me, I am not a monster. The spider's curse, it made me this way. I beg of you, in here find them all. The gold ones, the cursed spiders, defeat them, quickly. And when you defeat them, don't forget the spider token, it contains the spider's spirit. If you list the curse, I'll teach you something good. Hurry. Please, this is awful.
Let me just get one of these. You caught a bug in a bottle. Use C to release it. Bugs like to burrow in small holes. I don't know why I went back for that. Also, this sure is a diagram on a wall. Anyhow, so yes, I am limited. Like, I have a hard limit of 2 hours per recording session. Without swapping tapes, that is. Hey, that's a small hole. We have bugs. I definitely learned this trick from Majora. And it would have definitely come from this spider house and, like, trying to dig around. And, like, I think if you get the... Yeah, if you get the camera back here, then you might be able to, like, actually see the spider in the hole. Please feel free to take our fresh spring water from home with you. So, Tourist Center. Now, it's unfortunate that I only have one bottle at this time. So we're getting... I'm definitely getting more meta-gamey with this situation here. And that is, I know the location of all the spiders in this house, and it's kind of hard to, like, not have that. But, like, what you can do is you hear them scratching. Like, that scratching noise is basically the best hint you have in trying to track down all the spiders. And that was, like, as a kid, that was the thing that clued me in onto, like, hey, it seems to be in this hole, what the heck do I do? And then eventually landing on the answer of bugs. I don't remember exactly how I got there, though. Trying really hard to remember. Oh, right. I don't have bombs. So I can't do anything about this rock. And I certainly cannot reach that guy. You know what? I'm trying to hit buttons that... Okay, so the randomizer for this game has a lot of quality of life things. We don't have any bombs, but we do know the bomb shop, so we might as well head there and check things out. We should do that before, you know, everything closes at night. Well, at least Grandma's here and nice and safe. Welcome. Let's have a chat. Actually, we should have had a larger bomb bag in stock, but it seems there was an accident getting it here to the store. I don't know when we'll be getting it now, though. That's unfortunate. Well, I'll take what you got. You got a bomb bag. Now you can carry and use bombs. With the special offer, the bomb bag comes filled with 20 bombs. How lucky! Thank you very much. Seems there are fewer and fewer people around. We'll still be open, so come again. Will you really, though? Actually, hey, you. How's it going? Well, hello. Did you come to buy a powder keg? This is just between us, but I have a huge bomb. We've talked to this guy before, right? Huge bomb, yeah, you know all that. But it's too heavy for you, so get lost. Not at all what he said, but, you know. Look at that rocket shape. Alright, so... keep hitting those buttons. Anyway, so the randomizer has a bunch of quality of life stuff, and one of the things that they do is they use the D-pad on the N64 controller, which is just real nice. Just flat out, it's real nice that they have this thing, because essentially, you have all of your C buttons over there that allow you to do different, you know, use all of your different tools, and like you'll see me having to keep things like I have to keep like the ocarina and my Deku mask on there, and that means I'm going to be getting into my menus an awful lot. Alright, pardon the slight metagame, I am going to save myself a trip. This guy, we talked to him at some point, he said he sells beans, but we didn't have our bean license, I guess. So now, let's get some beans. We might just need them. Spoilers, we're going to need some. That should be enough, I think. Reaching for that button again. So yeah, the D-pad is used in the randomizer to like, you get just the things that you're going to be using all of the time. Your transformation mask, so your you know, Deku mask is the only one that we have so far, and your ocarina, both get just put onto the D-pad permanently. So you can just always press down on the D-pad to play the ocarina. As you might imagine, that's exceptionally useful. It makes it to where I'd never have to put it onto a C button, and it's just always available, and I don't have to menu for it all the time. And then there's the Deku mask. Gets put onto up on the D-pad, I believe. Get some of this fresh spring water. And now that we have a bomb, we can blow up this rock over here. And let's see, we're Where in the world does this take us? Man, I do not have a lot of arrows. How handy. But yeah, that is is a thing I am struggling with, slash I keep pressing the buttons expecting things to happen and being like, well, why won't it play my ocarina? Is it because there's like text on the screen or something? It's like, no, because that button's not hooked up. It is like, it's a super nice quality of life thing. I think for the Ocarina of Time randomizer, they do a similar thing, but instead of mass, it's your various flavors of boots. So your normal boots, your normal boots, your iron boots, and your flutter boots. What are those actually called? Hover boots? Hover boots. There we go. Have I returned to the Great Fairy? Been a little bit since I recorded. Fortunately, I don't have any bugs on me. But I guess since we dropped down anyway, let's grab ourselves some new bugs. Why is nothing arrows? Oh, that's gonna be a nuisance. Speaking of nuisances, this dog hates me. Also, apparently, Dekus cannot lift rocks. Today I learned. Right, I was saying a thing forever ago, and then I got off on a tangent about, like, the recording stuff for VHS, and don't mind me just pressing phantom buttons on the controller again. When I started, like, I didn't have much of a plan after recording the initial episode, and then I thought I had a plan for recording the next batch of, like, oh, I'll just record, like, a series of 3 days on a single tape, and then that'll be 3 different episodes, right? But as it turns out, I forgot about the recording limit for VHS, which, like, already 3 days is kind of a lot to try to pack into those 2 hours. Like, just letting the time go, it goes pretty close to that, it gets pretty close to that 2-hour limit to begin with. Again, with the slight metagaming. Don't mind me, I know where spiders are. Don't know where any arrows are. Oh, what's with that Deku scrub? It's just sleeping here like a lazy fool. What a pain. Sleeping, you say? As I almost reach to press a button that I can't hit. Link, please. He's right there. You got him. These jars are awfully noisy. Also, in random trivia bits, there's all sorts of hidden rupees all throughout Majora's Mask. And this is a thing that I largely learned from doing ridiculous randomizers, because it was just like a thing of mild interest, and also just like, I wonder what this is about. But, hey, rupees, rupees, rupees. More rupees over here, but I can't hop up there, I guess. There's also the giant golden statue in the center room. If you shoot, like, any of the blue gems, those give you rupees. There are so many secret hidden rupee stashes in this game that I was not aware of until I started running some ridiculous randomizer settings with, like, all of the checks of, hey, any rupee could now potentially be an important item. Arrows? No arrows. Jeez, okay. Apparently arrows aren't real. But yeah, hopefully I'll be able to show off some of the random rupee caches just throughout this game. Unfortunately, there's no way to get up there, but there is a bean hole here, so let's plant a bean. Or we can look at the bean. The item doesn't seem to work here. Always love being like half a step away from planting a bean. I wonder, can we shoot this with bubbles? Yeah. So yeah, that in randomizer with ridiculous settings would be 3 potential items, which, you know, could be your Deku mask, could be your ocarina if you have settings turned quite that far. It could be a bottle. It could be a bean. It might just be another green rupee. It could be a gold rupee worth 200. There is certainly something that is a special chaotic fun about doing that wild of a randomizer setting. The settings I've been playing with recently are much more relaxed. Where it's just like, hey, only like places where you would get a key item, or like a piece of heart, or any of the grottos. I guess that, you know, that red rupee counts as something that we might see. Those are the settings I've been playing with recently because, as it turns out, and I guess I should mention this, there is a Majora's Mask randomizer tournament going on for newer players like me. Which I did, in fact, enter, and we'll be doing a race this Thursday, 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Bees! Just the one. But there's all these spiders in the tree. How do I get them? But yeah, there is a... They're calling it the Scrubs tournament because Deku Scrubs, etc. Haha. Which is, like, it is 100% meant to be just, like, friendly competition, that sort of thing. Like, nothing super serious as far as I am to understand, at least. I don't know, I just got here. Sorry, statue. 29. Did I forget? Time to go back through every room and have a listen. It's the one on the stone tablet thing, isn't it? Yep. But anyway, yeah, I will be in that tournament. I've made it through the qualifiers. They did, like... It's one of those qualifiers where they took basically people who were too good off the top of the list and then have made a series of brackets for all the racers otherwise. Because again, that's like this has been to help like get people into the randomizer, into that sort of thing. So all exciting. Hey dude, you're looking a lot better. Oh, I've been saved. I thought I was going to die. You see, a while back, someone told me that I could become rich and he gave me this mask. He said the instructions were inscribed somewhere in here, but when I went to look, I was cursed. If I had known it would be such an ordeal, I never would have taken it. Here, it's yours. I accidentally hit A. You got the Mask of Truth. This is the same mask that the Sheikah spoke of. This mask allows you to hear and understand the wisdom of gossip stones and the thoughts of animals. I've had enough of this. As soon as I get it together, I'm going home. I've had enough of this, blah, blah, blah. Hey, Doug.
Wrath. I've had it with this foolish master. What's a racing dog like me doing in a place like this? Oh, how I miss the ranch.
The ranch, you say? Yeah, while we're here, we'll go ahead and check out the Gossip Stone. Which, we would know what those are from playing Ocarina of Time, but also, like, we have seen these stones around, and this mask has a similar vibe / design on it. The mystical stone responds to the mask and speaks to you, but its words are heard in secret. The mask that can see into people's hearts and minds also seems to work on animals as well. Thank you, that was in the description of this item. Alright. So, we didn't have time to do a thing last time because we ran out of tape. But we do need to go back over to the Deku Palace. Which we might as well just swim over there now because we don't have to do things. I'm really concerned I didn't go talk to the fairy after the dungeon because I was in a rush. So we might stop back by there and possibly double check things. Anyway, when we brought back the Deku Princess, she said that the butler had a thing. If we went right from the palace instead of left.
Bryce, I am truly thankful for what you have done for the princess. As a sign of our gratitude, we Deku have prepared something that we think may assist you. I will lead you to it. Please, follow me.
Deku Butler, as it turns out, has no chill. Just zoom. So I did mention the ridiculous randomizer settings. This is a very fun place for all of that, because there are, like, hey look, there's these random rupees over to the side. In ridiculous randomizer settings, all of these are potentially important items, and not just, you know, green and red rupees. So that's fun. I don't remember if it's left or right there. Close enough. Still don't have any arrows, and that would be really handy for a certain part of this. So what's extra fun is if you catch fire as a Deku, you do a void out and respawn back to where you came into the area from. So yeah, don't hit those walls as a Deku. Also, now we have giant rolling rocks. Great. And here's his torch. Sure hope this tape doesn't record super dark again. Because this is going to be miserable if so. Okay, cool. So we need to hit this. I don't have any arrows, so go bubble go. But yeah, like all of these freestanding rupees here could potentially be just like 5 items that you need. It's a fun time. Highly recommend the randomizer if you like Majora's Mask. It's a good time.
Well done, Bryce. Now, here's the item I promised. Please accept it.
You got the Mask of Sense. This mask heightens your sense of smell. Wear it with the C button to sharpen your olfactory perception. Sniff, sniff. What's that smell? Or that's the smell of power.
Actually, when I see you, I am reminded of my son who left home long ago. Somehow, I feel as if I am once again racing with my son. I am afraid I may have tried too hard to outrun you. As old as I am still a fast competitor. Just like when I raced my son. Oh, please forgive my rudeness.
Your son, huh? Put a pin in that for the rest of the game. We'll revisit it in the credit sequence. Right. Trying to press down to pull up my ocarina again. Okay, I'm gonna double check the fairy because I really do not remember if I checked it. We got all the fairies from the dungeon itself, but I don't remember if we actually had a chance to go back and talk to the fairy after gathering all of the broken bits of fairy. And unfortunately, all of these... all of those pots there are... There's a fairy, there's some Deku nuts and Deku sticks. No arrows yet. Okay. She's back in one piece. We did do this.
Welcome, Bryce. Allow me to use your wariness. Yada yada.
Okay, yeah, she was the one that gave us spin attack powers. And while I believe we could have already done spin attacks, we have that. Cool. So it's kind of the end of the world time. Good news is we have finished out everything that we wanted to do with the swamp. There's one other real quick thing that we might as well show off since we're here. Let's get rid of this bug. So, this Mask of Sense. It seems kind of ridiculous, and I'm going to need that bottle, so... First of all, it is in fact ridiculous. Let's kill that thing so it's not got the music going anymore. Try to get my camera. There we go. Now we can look at Piglink. But there's also this little purple cloud here, which is actually, there it is. That's easier to see when it first spawns. I got the fairy. You got a magic mushroom. Your nose is tickled by its fragrant scent. So there's a couple things that we can do with this. One of the things that we could do is we could go sell it. However, mushrooms are special and fancy, right? How would we actually determine this? Trying to remember how the player would actually, like, learn this originally, aside from happening to come back here or otherwise. But I guess when we were here before, did we look at her stock of potions? We might have, and she might have said something about, we don't have any blue potion in stock.
Hee, welcome. My potions work very well. Yes, they do. Comey told me all about it. Huh. So you did take the boat. Did you take the boat cruise yet? If only I had some fragrant mushrooms. What a scent. Oh, you did great finding this one. Oh, I just haven't been able to get my hands on any of them, and that put me in a real pinch. Well, I can use this to make something, so come back later.
Yep, actually, I can't get any ingredients for this. I'm sold out right now. Sorry. Hey, it's later. Ma'am, the world's ending. Could you wake up, please?
I just brewed this up this cure-all. It goes down easy and gets right to work. What's that? You want a blue potion, do you? Well, you gave me the mushroom, so I'll give you one for free.
First hit's free. You got a blue potion. Use the C button to replenish both health and magic power. In the meantime, it will be stored in your bottle so you can take it with you.
But next time you'll have to pay for it. Oh, and don't tell Comey.
Okay, so I think we've seen about everything that there is to see in the swamp. Asterix. We unfortunately did not get to do the... we couldn't do the pictograph contest. That's the word I'm looking for. Because... I kind of forgot to turn in the photo before the contest. or before, finishing the dungeon stuff. And B, because we finished the dungeon. It was a half-forgotten, we'll just go ahead and show this a little bit off. Did think about it, like, as I was entering the dungeon, or somewhere along the way. And it was just like well, dang. It's fine. Everything's fine. Just real quick, I don't remember if we got ourselves both of Tingle's maps from here. Will we buy one of Tingle's maps? Did I buy this? But you already have that map. Yes, I do. Okay, cool. So there's about one other thing. So you don't know about the Wolfos? Laura didn't watch its movements. It doesn't like its tail being touched. That's not what I meant to do. I meant to just look up because I wanted to double check that I did get that item in the tree. And we also know that over this direction there is an archery range. Which I guess we might as well go over to... Hey, that's spring water. I'll have to remember that. I had forgotten that was actually spring water there. Swamp Shooting Gallery, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. So, that's about all we can do for now. So we might as well head back to Clocktown. And... let's go drop off our money. Forgot to enter the lottery any of the 3 days, / didn't have time for it. Mostly the second part. Oh, we know we haven't evacuated yet. I think I already mentioned it, but man, there is another really nice quality of life feature. You can just hit R in the randomizer to throw all of your money into the bank. One nice fell swoop. Hey, come in. You gotta look around. I'm doing a special sale. Check it out. Tonight's special bargain was just stolen. It was just came in seconds ago. It's really hot. I kid you not. Actually, it's something sold over at the bomb shop, but a thief sold it to me. It's a bomb bag. Check it out. Buy it. 100 rupees. It's also just a bomb bag. We have a bomb bag. Tonight's special bargain was just stolen. Yeah, could you not? Blah, blah. Thanks, take care, buddy. Man from the Curiosity Shop was added to my, the Bomber's Notebook. I forgot we had this because it hasn't popped up yet. We take another look at that. Looks like we should be able to do some... He's got some stuff. Man from the Curiosity Shop buys and sells stolen goods. Open at night only. Hey, come in. Yeah. What if we sell a C item? I'll pay you good for it. Show it to me with the C button. How about some blue potion? I don't need it. I'll take it. 20 rupees? That is a steal. All right. Let's put our rupees away. Work our way up those goals slowly. Gotta get her interest, right? And that just leaves one last thing to do. What if we freed a giant, right? What if we went up and tried to get the giant to help us out? And thankfully, we are a child now, so we can climb that little ledge and don't have to do all of the moon tier and everything.
Sis! Tail, get away from Skull Kid. You'll be hit. That swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry, the 4 who are there, bring them here. Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy. I've had enough. You hit my brother over and over. I'll never forgive you. Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Just look above you. If that's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it.
Well, we'll do our best. I do not have words for how much I adore the Oath to Order. Just... what a track. What an exceptional bit of music. Camera work is really good in this, actually, like showing off like all the different angles and like how things are supposed to go if only there were 4 giants and not 1. No, it's not stopping all that jazz. Right, once I save, that's kind of that. But yeah, we only have 1 giant. It's not enough to stop the moon. So, heck. Anyway, that is going to be a wrap for us today. And next time, I guess we should start trying to get ourselves some more giants, because 1 is not enough. Tail did say bring the 4 that are there to here, so 3 more giants? Why? Anyway, I guess that does it for me. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Bryce, this has been VHS Play. Have yourself a lovely evening.